Good morning. It's Dawn Zapp here with Swan Lake Spiritual. Getting ready to do your weekly oracle card reading. We're going to use the secret language of light today. I might just try to zoom in a little bit. We're going to get some transmissions from your soul, and we're going to do a 4-card spread. We've been doing this lately, and it's been working really well for us. The energy has been, often they want us to pick the card that comes out. So Soul Tree is a card that has just jumped out of the deck as I'm shuffling it. We'll read that message and what it means for us in a minute. I haven't had this one before, number 21. So this is going to be a new message from our soul, and this means that we're hitting a new cycle in our spiritual growth evolution. So you know how everything's like a spiral, right? You can go within, deep within that spiral within, or you use that as a metaphor for your life about how with each growth, we hit a new revolution on that cycle, and we grow wider and wider with that cycle. So let's read what that message is after we pull the rest of the 4 cards. Actually, maybe I'll grab it now. Let's see what the divine wants us to know. I had wanted to continue mixing up the cards. Number 21. Again, this reading is just for the general collective conscious. So this is the general energy. I'm tapping into an energetic field with my third eye, and I am receiving wisdom and messages from the divine. And so this is on behalf of everyone who will tune in, who is potentially my soul family, who resonates and relates with a lot of my life experiences that I then am able to help guide and heal. So Soulcraft, Soul Tree, this message is for us today. Trees are filled with inner wisdom. You are becoming more connected to nature. Trees are great holders of wisdom and knowledge. Next time you are near a tree, try asking it what it would like you to know and listen with an open heart for an inspired response. The same life force that animates you also flows through trees. We are all in this together. Now imagine that trees are physical manifestations of angels. Their divine essence flows deep into trees as angels are far-reaching in their ability to help, care, and create. Trees, like angels, see and feel without judgment, always emitting an eternal stream of love. Allow angelic tree energy to flow through you, sending roots deep into the ground, forming a solid foundation that enables you to reach higher and deeper into the light and soul of you. I love this, and I'll tell you why in a minute. For a vantage point, you can sculpt your ideas and dreams to be planted upon the earth for you to enjoy through your physical senses. And I want you to do this journal work. Draw or write about 3 ways trees assist you in creating and living your life. So this is amazing that this card came up today, Soul Tree, and that reading. I've never had the card, so that message was completely new to me. I just got a new tree yesterday, and it's very amazing how that tree came into my life, that I was so blessed and so grateful that I began talking to the tree from the moment that I picked it out and put it into my car. I gave it a big hug and I said, you're coming home with me. You have a special purpose. You're going to bring so much joy to our family, to our home. You're going to be lit up and decorated, and you're going to be celebrated. And so when I got home, I got a pot and I filled it up with some dirt and some rocks so that my tree could stand in it. And I made a little home for it, and I took off all the twine and I talked to it gently and reassured it that it's going to be happy and it can now let loose and unfurl its branches and open up. And I played some music, and throughout the day, my daughter would hear me talking to the tree, and she's like, why are you treating it like a baby? I said, I'm not. And she goes, yeah, you are. And I said, well, I'm treating it with love. I'm talking to the tree because it's alive and it has a soul and it's happy to be here, right? Like, it didn't know its purpose. It grew out of the ground, tall and mighty, and then someone came and cut it down. Imagine how tragic that was to not know why you're being cut down, and you think this is the end of your life, and then you end up at this grocery store and some beautiful bright light comes along and picks you up and takes you home. Isn't that funny? That's how life works, right? And so this beautiful soul tree came into my life, and it's sending us a message today. And I think with a lot of This time of year, a lot of people will be getting fresh trees to celebrate the holidays and celebrate Christmas. And so I think this is just a reminder, a lovely, lovely reminder of the power and importance of trees in our life, and perhaps why the tree is such a strong symbol of Christmas and really what Christmas means and the magic of it all and the spirit of it all. It's about love and connectedness, right? Oh, what a beautiful card. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Divine, for that message today. And thank you, Evermore. That's my tree's name sitting right over to my left here. Thank you, Evermore, for coming into our lives. And I'm so happy. I can't wait. So we're just giving Evermore a chance to open up and unfurl before we slam a bunch of decorations on her. So today we're going to do a 4-card spread. We're going to grab the 4 cards that relate to our current predominant belief, and then something that our soul loves, that is our soul truth, something that our soul fears, that is not our soul truth, and then the action needed to change that outdated belief or the future energy coming in. So this is going to be super fun for all of us to do today. And what is the predominant belief in the collective conscious today? So what are we all working towards or thinking about or reflecting on, or what is going on out there? What's going on in our collective? Number 1, manifestation. A lot of us are working on manifestation. I've been seeing literal instant manifestors, including my daughter twice. You know when you play games and you hope that you'll get a certain roll on the die or a certain color or whatever it is, right? And you make that wish in your head, and almost always it never happens, but like sometimes it does, and then it happens again and again. And you're in the flow. You're in that stream of divine creation, creating and manifesting anything that you create, want, imagine, believe, ask for in that canvas, in that blank creation canvas space of your third eye and visualization. You can manifest it. So this is our predominant belief thinking right now. We're manifesting. We're in the zone. We're in the flow. We're all there. We're ready. Okay. And then the next one is our soul love, something that makes our heart sing. Focus. So right now our soul wants us to spend a little bit of time focusing on those things that are important for our soul aligned path. So what are those big goals you're working on? And then think about what the activities or actions that you're doing, and are they in alignment and support of that? Is it part of your focus, or are you distracted with other things and you're not quite sure what to focus on? So right now our soul loves it when we find that thing to focus on. And our soul fear right now, there is only light. There is only light. So our soul fear is that shadow aspect of ourselves, that darkness that we try to hide and bury, and we try to pretend that we're just these positive, optimistic beings. We have to also recognize that there's also a shadow side of us, and there's also dark times in our lives that we overcome. Positive beings aren't always positive despite what happens to them. We go through dark periods. We have to nurture ourselves. We have to forgive ourselves and others. We have to nurture and heal the grief and loss that we feel. And so our soul fear is that we're not honoring our light beings, not honoring ourselves, and not honoring our shadow parts of ourselves too. And then lastly is the energy or the outcome. So the energy needed or the outcome, the future energy coming in for us, channeling the action needed. And so we will do a meditation on this one after, which is going to be really fun, because I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe this one has a meditation that feels like an out-of-body experience. When you're channeling, it might not be this one. When you're channeling, you're opening yourself up, your light being, your source energy. You're connecting to the ground, and it's like this channel of energy or light. And you're allowing yourself to receive in your clairvoyant and your psychic centers, your chakra, your throat chakra, your third eye chakra, and even your heart center. Well, really all of the energy systems work together, but up in the upper chakras is where we do our channeling, where we receive from the divine. So we're going to do a fun meditation at the end to continue to enforce more of that energy for us. So manifestation is the current predominant belief right now, number 25. And you can let me know with a comment if this resonates. It might still be out in the ethers, manifesting, working its way into the physical. You will attract what you give your focus to. Focus is our next card. You are about to experience something you have longed for. You may not see any evidence yet, but don't be disheartened. Instead, be still and align with your soul. Soon you will be inspired to take a step forward, where you will meet your dreams and desires. Fall in love with the unknown, and the path of the known will materialize. You create your life through how you feel and what you think. When you change your beliefs, your life changes to match it. First, you must be aware of how you feel in the present. Practice focusing on what makes your heart sing, not shrink. The time just before manifestation is an opportunity to change any story from your past, present, or future. Your perception is altering so you can see in a new light. Everything is created twice. Firstly, in the vibrational realm, perceived as imagination, feeling, or dreaming. And then in the physical world, as manifested objects. Enjoy the journey to all you are manifesting, and your desires will arrive sooner. That is the nature of creation. So we've heard that one before. Enjoy the journey. It's not about the destination where you're going to get to. It's about the right now, the journey that you're in right now, and enjoying it. And when you enjoy the present and stay in the moment, the future arrives before you know it, right? And so we're creating this feeling of having, being, or doing everything that we want in the present moment with our imagination. And creating it in that space allows it to then transpire, materialize in the physical space. But we have to continue to give our focus and attention towards that. So this is the next one. This is something that makes our soul happy, love, sing. This is our soul joy. Focus. Where is your focus, and what do you want to create? Your point of attraction is the accumulation of all your thoughts. Some you are aware of, and some you are not. The latter are thoughts you have repeated so often that they have become beliefs and body memory. The point of attraction is more fluid than you think. It is the overarching energy of your collected ideas, active beliefs, and your personality. Change any idea or belief, and your point of attraction shifts. You sense the world around you through the filter of your attraction point. Imagine this point moving along a sliding track within you. To master yourself means being able to move your view of reality at will. This can help you adjust and adapt to any situation. Stay in your center of love and on the path of your heart. You can choose to feel into the flow or resist and hold yourself back. Either way, you will be loved by your soul and the universe. So your personal point of attraction is your attention. Where you give your attention is where energy flows. And so when you redirect your attention or look at how your perspective is, you can change it, and you can use that personal power in the ability to manifest and create whatever you want for yourself. Okay, so number 30, there is only light. This is going to be our soul fear, not our soul truth. So there's only light. Darkness is just an absence of light. Light is sought after and extraordinary. We seek clarity of light, a lightness of being, and light bulb moments. Light bypasses the analytical mind and takes us straight into loving wisdom. It is time for you to step into your shining light. Be illuminated. Let light in. Today is the day to release any disturbances in your energy. Happiness will come naturally unless you do something to prevent it from happening. Release all that is stopping happiness from flowing into your world. and it will appear before you. It seems too easy, but it truly is that simple. Until you realize this, you remain connected to the belief that struggle is required. Perhaps more respected, lesson-laden path. We often take on the belief that if we struggle, others will think more of us, and we will appreciate things more. When you go against your soul, you move away from your brightness. The darkness is a sign it is time to feel your way back into your heart and soul. So our soul is afraid of the darkness, but that's not our soul truth. Our soul truth is light, and the darkness is part of who we are. And when we're in that darkness, we only need to look within to find our light. We need to listen to our heart. Does it contract in this experience, in this moment with this person? Does it feel tight and heavy and scared, or does it feel expanded? Does it want to go towards this person, place, or thing? Listen to our heart. That's part of our body system and how we use and tune into our intuition and know what's right for us. We don't need someone outside of us to tell us what's right for us. We need to listen to our heart. Okay, and this last one we're going to do a meditation with. So channeling, number 3. And so this one is the action we can take to heal outdated beliefs. Action we can do to heal outdated beliefs. So if you want to change your limiting beliefs, if you have these thoughts and beliefs that the world is a certain way, or that conditions must be a certain way in order for you to feel, be, or do, you can change that through channeling. You can start to tune into your soul guidance, the divine wisdom, your higher power, yourself, and get the insight and confirmation and the truth and validation of who you really are and what you're meant to do. So this is the action you can take to change outdated beliefs. I'll read the card and then we'll step into the meditation, and then I'll read through some inspired reflections and actions as well as journaling that you can take to make this further this week. Experience your stream of consciousness. You have the ability to tune in to different streams of consciousness to gain wise information for healing and expansion. Channeling shifts your awareness so you can stream information from various frequencies. It is just like tuning into a radio station. If the information doesn't agree with you, tune into something different. You can't expect to hear rock music on a classical music station. With practice, you will be able to tune into your soul transmissions easily. You have focused a part of your stream of consciousness upon the earth plane to experience life in new and varied ways. Your soul loves you so much. It is always transmitting this love and truth, even when you have forgotten. Okay, so for the meditation, gently close your eyes. You can place your hand on this card or the phone, or you can just look at the picture before you close your eyes and keep that image in your mind. As you take a few deep breaths in and settle yourself, I want you to imagine that the room you're in is filling with light. Smoothly and effortlessly breathe in this light from higher dimensions. Imagine moving into the higher realms of love. Breathe out light and feel it move around you like a gentle mist. It is healing and revealing. You are becoming calm and peaceful as your energy aligns in fullness and harmony. You have access to more of your light, more awareness of your soul and purpose. While you are here, contemplate these guidelines for channeling. Is the information consistent? Is the information helpful and valid? Is the information uplifting? What is your motivation for channeling? Always channel for yourself before helping or channeling for another. Walk in a new light of knowingness and stay here for at least 30 seconds. When you feel ready, you can focus on your physical body. Wiggle your toes and your fingers. Breathe this unique experience into your body. And then when you feel ready, you can open your eyes and smile. You are flowing in your stream of consciousness. So if you want to do some inspired reflections and actions for the rest of this week to carry on this reading and the energy, you can acknowledge how Source sees you. Imagine seeing yourself through the eyes of your soul. So Source, God, your higher power, your soul, they all see you with love, unconditional love. Everything you do is love. They love you no matter how perfectly imperfect you are. Open your heart, let love in, and let Source and your soul look at the world through your uniqueness. God, Source, the divine consciousness, your soul is experiencing life through you, through your perspective, through your experiences, through your unique filter and lens. Let light in, let love in, let God in. Allow yourself to be that connection, that channel, and allow yourself to see you the way that they see you. And when ideas pop into your head, write them down. Ponder whether this information makes your heart sink or shrink. Sink or shrink? Sing or shrink. So if you get an idea, don't overthink it, write it down. And then when you get some time, reflect on it. Is this a good idea? Does this make my heart really sing and expand? Or does this idea make my heart sink and feel a little bit tight? And if you want to do some journal work, write down or draw what unconditional love and eternal mean to you. Write down or draw what your stream of consciousness feels like. So you can write down or draw that experience we just had. Or you can do the meditation again and then do some journaling and feel what that stream of consciousness felt like for you. Do you feel tingling? Do you feel lightness? Do you feel expandedness? What do you feel? I love that reading for this week, especially the fact that we got the soul tree pop out. I love that Evermore wanted to be a part of this reading and thanks us for bringing him into our home. And I hope that you'll find a special tree to connect with and spread some love and recognize the love that we all have. That spirit is everywhere, all around us, in all living beings. I love you. Thank you for joining. Namaste. I hope you have a wonderful day.